This is why the European Champions League is the father of all European football. It is a tournament that if your team cannot make it into the group stage, you feel pained, you feel grieved because you cannot hear the sound of that midweek football. You cannot hear the sound of passion that enrolls from your big stadium in that night of Champions League football. And you also get bittered, you also get broken if your team couldn't deliver the results that you wanted, or if your team gets knocked out of the Champions League. You will feel broken, you will feel heartbroken, and you will feel disgusted. This is the story of the UEFA Champions League, a tournament where passion, where anxiety, where grit is all on display, where the underdogs takes the day, and where the super team gets crushed. Please, if you are yet following, please click on the follow button on your Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel, help us with a like, help us share the video, and also comment on our page. Jose Mourinho is a master in the game of coaching. Jose Mourinho led his boy out as the Estadio da Luz in Lisbon, Portugal, against the serial winner of this UEFA Champions League Cup, Real Madrid, the Los Blancos. With the hope of Benfica hanging on a thread, even a draw cannot save them. Even a win cannot save them, except if they win and they win well. That is the only hope for them to qualify for a spot in the playoff. And it will also depend on the results of every other team around them. But they never dropped their head. They were so determined to make it through. And mind you, they have a coach in Mourinho seated on the bench, the special one at that. And also, Real Madrid's automatic qualification into the round of 16 is just for them to get a draw against this Benfica side. That means they still have it all. They still have it all to play for. Then fast forward into the 30 minutes of the game, came Kylian Mbappé goal. He broke the record that was held by C.Ronaldo for the most goals scored in a group stage of a UEFA Champions League game. Previously held by C.Ronaldo for 11 goals. This guy scored 12. He made it 13 in the same game. That means he broke it and he set another record. Congratulations to him. But in less than 7 minutes after the goal, Rob, don't mind me for the way I pronounce the name, it's a very long Norwegian name. Rob lit up the stadium with an equalizer. He equalized for Benfica. Then the stadium erupted. And before halftime, they took the lead through Pafieldis. You can only imagine the eruption that took place at the Estadio da Luz in Portugal after extending the lead by 2 goals against almighty Real Madrid, courtesy of the combination of both Pafieldis and Schöderup. These two guys, they were the weapon fashioned against Real Madrid in that Champions League night. All hell was let loose. Real Madrid was desperate for at least a draw for them to have an automatic qualification into the round of 16. Because there is nobody that wants that rigor of playing two-legged playoff before getting qualified into the round of 16. And in football, nothing is sure. How do you know playing that playoff you will qualify? How do you know? You might meet surprises, just the way Real Madrid met it against Benfica yesterday. You might meet surprises that will make you not to qualify for the round of 16. Real Madrid were so desperate. And into the dying minute of that game, they got 2 red cards. Asensio and Rodrigo got red carded because everywhere was tensed. They were so tensed. They need to come back into the game. Everywhere was so tensed. Mind you, the 3-2 lead, because Mbappé got another goal for Real Madrid to make it 3-2. The 3-2 lead doesn't make Benfica qualify for the playoff. Even despite the win, they will have been knocked out if the game has ended 3-2. Mourinho gingered his boys The special one came to fore again. And at the dying minute of the game, they gave Real Madrid the choker of their life. Their goalkeeper, Truby, gave a classical header worthy of a world-class striker. That was the kind of header the guy scored in the last minute of the game to drag them into the last spot of the playoff spot. Imagine that goal dispelled Marcel from the position, and they were able to qualify into that last spot by goal difference. His name will be etched into Benfica's record for life. And what a way to end the game. They dragged themselves into the last spot of the playoff and also dragged Real Madrid. They also dragged Real Madrid from automatic qualification into playoff. That is the beauty of the Champions League. Football is not won on paper. In this competition, football is not won on paper, but on the pitch of play. Please let me know your thoughts about this game, and I'll see you guys on the next one.